and welcome to Girl Likes Beer podcast, irregular beer reviews brought to you by Girl Likes Beer. We are in Warsaw, Poland, and this is episode 64. We finally, after all lagers, no lager, and ale, called Waggle Dance, a pale ale, I believe, from Wells Brewery. We'll be probably seeing more of the beers from this brewery in this season's episodes, because I've seen some of the beers in the store near my flat, so have access to some ales. I will definitely use it and review some ales. As for the name of the beer, Waggle Dance, I was thinking of talking about it from the top of my head, but apparently, well, not apparently, but the subject is a little bit more complex and with a need of solid terminology. So I'll use Wikipedia to tell you what is a waggle dance if you do not know. I did not. So waggle dance is a term used in beekeeping, well, no surprise there, for a particular figure-8 dance of the honeybee. By performing this dance, successful foragers can share with their hive mates information about the direction and distance to patches of flowers yielding nectar and pollen to water sources or to new housing locations. So, thus the waggle dance is a mechanism whereby successful foragers can recruit other bees in their colony to good locations for collecting various resources. Pretty cool, and well, let's see why this beer could be called like that. Obviously, it's a honey beer, so some expectations of the taste are rather obvious, but you never know what you're gonna find, so let's see. Okay, so as for the color, is a dark orange even, I would say, with a nice bubbles going up. You know that I love that. Not too big head, dark yellowish one, I would say. Let's see the taste. Smell, sorry. Okay, so surprisingly, the honey is not the dominant smell for this beer. It's malt, which for an ale is obviously no surprise, but I would expect a honey beer to be full of a honey smell, like some Hefeweizen honey flavored sort of type of beers that are quite popular in Poland at the moment. I will review one or two so you could see what I mean. Let's have a taste. And again, a surprise, because the honey is barely, I'd say, present in the beer. I've recently had some honey cravings, sort of, although not pregnant or anything. So I had a bunch of various ones, and I'm not getting any of them in the beer. So what I get is, well, aftertaste definitely bitter, surprisingly for what I was expecting. The beginning is, well, sort of sweet, but very subtle, in a very subtle way. Let me give one more sip. Yes, a quite bitter beer. Very, very surprising. I was expecting full hard-on honey in this one. It's not that, which is good, sort of, because I kind of like to be surprised by the beer. I don't want to be too surprised, or like I don't want to be surprised in a negative way. I don't want to be disappointed by the beer. Here, I'm not disappointed, although sort of miss the honey spice that I thought I would get here. Okay, I think 4 is a good grade here. So that's it for this episode. Have a beer, save the economy. Bye, cheers.